Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am sitting here on a Wednesday morning trying to plan my day. We are picking Derek up at the airport this evening, and he will be here for an entire week, which kind of scares me because he loves to declutter and just throw everything away. But I want him to help me, at least have him help me bring boxes downstairs from upstairs, and maybe we can also go in the cellar, and I'll show you that before we do that. I know I have in the past, but I wish I would have been taking like just pictures of all the rooms so I could do a before and after slideshow at the end. I could do it by taking snapshots of the video, but I don't want to do that. So I don't know. I'm not going to do this all the perfect way. So my plans for today are, I am going to take you upstairs to show you the room upstairs. The table down here, if anything, has like gained a couple of boxes on it because it's stuff that I brought from upstairs to here. That's the only thing I brought down that didn't leave this house, is some fabric that I want to resell for my penny auctions, or at least just sit here at this table and go through them. I can't do too many auctions because they're time consuming and I just don't have enough time to sell all those scraps. So I will take you upstairs. I plan on maybe doing a local dump run for their donation bin if I can manage to, I don't know, I have hair bothering me, as you can tell. If I can manage to gather some things up for that. Skylar is still sleeping, and we have not done videos together. She is going to be 13 in a couple of weeks, and it's just not her thing. It's just not her thing right now. You know, if I were to ask and say, oh, can we do a video together? But I never used to have to ask her. She would always be like, Meme, can we do a video together? Meme, can we do this? Meme, can we do that? And there's no Meme right now. It's just, you know, doing her thing. But when I ask her to help me to sort fabric or sit at the table with me, you know, she's more than happy to do that. And, you know, so it's all good. I knew things would change as she became a teenager, and boy, they sure have changed a lot. I'm okay without doing videos. We will do videos again, I'm sure. It's going to be like this, you know, with a teen. She might be very interested in doing it again later. You know, so that's all I can say about that. Hopefully I will record something with her. I don't have anything on my channel with her except for like one quick, you know, shot of when she was sitting here right next to me. So I guess let's just go upstairs and look at the room. I think you'll see a big difference now. We did a big donation to Goodwill yesterday, and when I'm back downstairs I'll tell you a little bit more about that. But we got rid of a lot of games, a lot of puzzles. My rubber stamp collection. Remember Stamping Up? I was big time into it. I would love to keep those and start doing stamping again, but people, you know, really don't send cards like they used to. So I don't know. I mean, I know it would be a good item to sell, but again, eBay is time consuming. Still have stuff down there. This whole big box is going to go probably to the dump because, again, I could have Derek put it on the porch and put it on Facebook and have somebody come, but I just don't like doing that. An Afghan I made, I don't even know if I'll be taking it with me. I would like to have a couple of Afghans that I made. So, a big difference in this room. Did you like those 100-plus-year-old squeaky floors? This whole house squeaks, and all floors are kind of warped. I am happy with the progress that we made. So yesterday, we went to Goodwill in Biddeford. I called them. They said they're open till 7 p.m. And we went, and there were like 4 or 5 cars in front of us. It was so funny. It was like, okay, a drive-through for Goodwill. And then about 3 or 4 came behind us. And I could see the woman kept looking out the door at the cars, and it was making me nervous. I was like, is she looking at my car thinking, this woman has way too much stuff for us, because the cars in front of us were pretty quick. They're just like handing something out the window or whatever. And then I'm like, holy shit, because I've never donated anything there. I'm like, they're going to like, you know, say, you've got too much stuff. But they were really good about taking my stuff. But here's the scary part. She came out and put a closed sign behind my car. She could have put it in front of my car and I would have cried. And she started telling all the people behind me that they had to close because they have no staff and there's no help. And she says, we have to close. But, you know, they're open till 7. And if you call them, they say you can donate till 7. So I felt really bad for the people behind me. And Skylar said, oh my God, Meme, she says, that person right behind us was so mad. And it made me sick to know how close I got to being turned away with my car filled. The entire back seat was filled to the ceiling, and then my trunk was also filled. And it's an hour round trip to go there. I would have had to come home and take a lot of stuff out of that back seat because we have to pick Derek up today and be able to fit his luggage. Or I thought, well, we could have gone back tomorrow, but it's in the, meaning today, but it's in the opposite direction of Manchester. So we would have had to go to an hour, you know, this way, and then come home, and then go an hour and a half that way to go pick up Derek. And I am so glad that I didn't have to do all that driving in one day, or that, you know, I didn't have to take stuff out and then go back. I mean, I cannot believe that stuff is out of my car, out of this house. And they were, you know, really nice about taking the things. When I donated to the animal shelter, all the proceeds help the animals, cats right now is all they have. That woman didn't seem as excited to take stuff from us. And, you know, it was some good things, some big toys, a lot of the things that we got from their thrift store. You know, and I like to tell them that, you know, these are things that we bought from you guys. You know, I want them to know that I appreciate that they do that for the animals. That's why I liked to shop there, but we didn't go to the actual thrift store. I'm not allowed to buy anything at this point. You know, so I'm weird like that. If I feel weird vibes and I don't know. So Goodwill I would do again, and I'm glad I went with Skylar because that helps me mentally, you know, because I'm so antisocial that I hate doing anything like this, but I would be comfortable enough to go on my own now. So even though it's an hour round trip, if I can fill my car, you know, I hope to make at least one more run there while Derek is here and he can help us fill the car, maybe 2. Anyway, I'm going on and on about it because it makes me very nervous and it just makes me anxious, and then I just go on and on. So let's change the subject. I just want to let you know that we have been getting some stuff done, and I am still feeling better about actually living in Mississippi and starting over, but I still can't get it in my head that it's possible to do this, because to me it still seems extremely impossible. All right, next on my list, my ASMR channel. I don't know why I let that go. 2.5 years with no uploads. Now, it is very time consuming if I do videos where I'm on camera creating the sounds. Time consuming to record that. Very time consuming to edit all that and to upload, because those videos are longer. So last night I just went back to what it's kind of easy in the way to do. I shouldn't say that because it is time consuming. I just use sounds that I'm allowed to use commercially, and I use an image that I'm allowed to use, or a video that I'm allowed to use, and I put that together in Audacity where I can lengthen the sounds and the videos and all that. So I enjoy that creative side of that. And you can get really creative with that by using various sounds and layering sounds. So I want to get back into that, but I couldn't even really remember how to use Audacity for creating this video and the sounds, but it's going to be fun to get back into it. And I used, this is just light rain, distant thunder, faint thunder, and distant traffic, and that's what it's called. And, you know, it's an hour long, and it took about 3 hours total to upload and to process and to get me through the monetization process, because a lot of things have changed and I haven't uploaded since then, and it went through fine. I will tell you the sites in case anybody is interested in doing that. For sounds, I use freesound.org. But for every sound, there's different licenses available. You need to make sure that you're picking one that says free for commercial use. Just because a sound is free doesn't mean it's free to use and to monetize it. So freesound.org for sounds. There are a gazillion sounds. A lot of them are very short clips. Usually all of them are like no more than 2 minutes, around there. So you need software to edit and to create, you know, the length of sounds that you want. You can just repeat it over and over again, but there are ways to make it seamless so it's not just an abrupt end of that sound and on to the next one. For images and videos, I'm currently using, and I use that one a lot, Pixabay. And again, no, I actually think all their videos are free to use commercially, but always copy the link to the sound, even if it says no attribution, always stick that in the description of your video. I put the creator, I put the link to that page, I explained the license, I put a link to the license, because 9 out of 10 times, those will get flagged for copyright because there's bots that say, oh, somebody has already used this exact sound. And then you just dispute it and show that you have the license info in the description. You're good to go. I have sent in, I don't know how many disputes, and I've won every single one of them. I don't know why they don't, you know, look at that, but I don't think there's eyeballs, actually. It's just bots. So that's not a big deal. It's totally allowed to use other sounds as long as those sounds say you're allowed to use them and to monetize them. That's the issue right there. So go check out my ASMR channel. For now, it's going to be just sounds that I create, which is something that I love to do. Not create, sounds that I mix, let's just say that are out there that I mix, and I really like to do that when I feel like I don't, you know, feel like doing other things. It gives me a break, but I will get back to on camera. I'm not sure how much, you know, until my move, but we'll see. I just really love, I still listen to ASMR every night, and I loved doing that on my channel, and I'm going to get back to it now. Goody! What else? Yeah, always go check my eBay, you know. I have that on my list because I forget to mention that. I put some more panels up that don't have a video involved. Maybe, can I show you? One type already sold out. This guy, which was called Mon Ami, and it was butterflies on black and flowers. I'm not going to bother to show you because it already sold out. I have this one again, which I had before, and I told you guys I was going to get more. I only have 2, and it's Paradise, and it was, let me just show you quickly. Don't leave, don't be bored with this. You can be bored, just don't leave. It was this on top. And then this on the bottom with the birdies. And as always, I never know what I'm actually showing you. I only have 2 left of those. And then this big guy. It's a farm print. And it's a big panel. So you have a big square like this. Let me see, I'll just go up like that. Hope you saw that. And, well, that big thing was a rectangle. Then you have squares like this. Like this along the bottom. Like this on the side. All right, good enough job. I will fold that in 1 minute. So go check those out. And I think last but not least for right now, while decluttering upstairs, I found 2 like crazy quilt style tote bags that, gee, should I show them to you? I don't even know exactly. No, I think they're still upstairs. I don't think I brought them down yet. I don't remember actually making those in a video. Usually I can remember those things. I probably did, but I don't remember. And I don't know why I would have made 1 or 2 not on a video. So, but they're pretty damned cool. And I'm going to be putting those on eBay as penny auctions. And I will let you know when that happens. And guess what else I found? The crocheted bag that I made on a video, which is one of my most popular videos, even though it was not the best job, you know, because there are other ways. I'll explain it when it gets there, but there's ways to make change of colors, color changes seamless, like, and I didn't do that then because I just did it the very easy, basic, most basic way, and that's the way I wanted to do it. But I remember saving it because a crocheted tote or a knitted tote, any kind of tote that you do like that with yarn, stretches. It really needs to be lined somehow so it doesn't stretch. But I think I will be putting that on eBay as is. If somebody else wants to line it, that's great. Or you can have a stretchy, slouchy type of, you know, crocheted bag. It's more the strap, you know, that I worry about stretching. But again, once it stretches to wherever it's going to stretch, it's okay, you know, or you can just, I don't know, you can do whatever you want to make it not stretch. You could even like just weave some cording in it so it's not as stretchy. But again, when I have that listed, I will let you guys know. I think that's it for now. I got to get busy. I'm kind of concerned that Skylar is still asleep. She must have been up all night. Wow, it's almost 11 a.m. So, yeah, she's having fun just being on FaceTime. I don't know. If I was a child, I would have lived on that also, I think. But I guess that's it for now. And I don't let her do it all the time. But, you know, when I go to bed, I can't control what she does overnight, you know, and I tell her, you're good. All right, you guys, that is it for now. I will be back with more soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.